You're falling. The ground is rushing up. Your heart slams hard against your ribs. You know, you're about to die. And then you wake up, heart pounding hard, sheets soaked through, staring at the ceiling, unsure if you're safe. It's happened to almost everyone. Chased, drowning, shot, falling, but right at the last second, right before the very moment of death, your brain hits an invisible eject button and pulls you back into reality, gasping for air. Why? Is your brain protecting you? Does it have some internal alarm system you didn't know about? The real answer is far stranger than you think. First, let's kill a myth. You've heard if you die in your dream, you die in real life. False. Plenty of people actually die in dreams and just keep dreaming. The scene resets, shifts entirely, where they feel calm instead of terror. So if dream death isn't universal or dangerous, why does it feel like your brain refuses to let you cross that line? Why is it specifically the moment of death, not the chase, not the fall, not the fear leading up to it, that seems to be the trigger that snaps you back into your bedroom? The eject button theory. During REM sleep, your brain runs a simulation it takes seriously. When a dream turns life-threatening, your amygdala, your threat detection center, can't always tell simulated danger from real danger. So it does what it would do in a genuine emergency. It floods your body with adrenaline and cortisol. Heart rate spikes. Blood pressure jumps. Breathing turns shallow and fast. That physiological surge is often intense enough to yank you straight out of sleep, the same way a loud noise or a shake of the shoulder would. Your brain isn't gently shielding you from death. It's panicking. The jolt that wakes you is a stress response too strong to stay contained inside the dream. But this theory has a problem. If pure adrenaline triggered the wake-up, every terrifying dream would end the same way. It doesn't. People get chased for ages, dangle from cliffs, watch loved ones die without waking. Others describe calm, peaceful death dreams with no adrenaline spike at all, and still wake at that exact threshold. Stress alone isn't the full story. There's something deeper going on. The simulation limit theory. Your dreaming brain builds scenes from memory and sensation. It can simulate flying with full detail because it recombines wind, falling, weightlessness, sensations you've actually felt. But death isn't like that. You have no internal template for what happens after, no memory, no sensation, nothing to draw from. So instead of glitching, many researchers believe your brain just ends the simulation. The dream stops not because you're protected, but because there's no data left to render. It's less a safety mechanism, more a software limit at the edge of the unknown. The evolutionary angle. There's a deeper theory that reframes everything. Threat-based dreams may function as rehearsal space, almost like a flight simulator for danger. Brains that simulated threats, falling, predators, conflict, and practiced responding to them may have had a genuine survival edge over brains that didn't. Sleep researchers call this the threat simulation theory of dreaming. Under this model, the point of a death dream is the practice, not the outcome. Once it reaches death, the rehearsal is complete. Waking up, or the dream-shifting scenes, keeps the training loop useful instead of pointless. Your brain isn't sparing you trauma. It's running a drill that ends when the danger resolves. What it means when you don't wake up. Here's the part most people never hear. Dying in a dream and continuing to sleep is actually common, and the reported experiences are strikingly consistent across completely different people. People describe the dream transforming rather than ending. A sudden cut to a new scene, floating, an out-of-body sensation, or just waking up groggy with no memory of crossing over. Almost nobody describes true nothingness, a void, or anything resembling an afterlife. That tells us something important. Dreaming about death isn't a preview of the afterlife. It's your mind processing fear, mortality, and uncertainty using the only materials it has: memory, sensation, imagination. The takeaway. So next time you wake up gasping, heart racing, certain you just died, know this: your brain isn't broken, and it's not warning you of anything supernatural. It's a survival system rehearsing the worst case, hitting the edge of what it can simulate, and pulling you back the only way it knows how, through panic, adrenaline, and a jarring return to reality. It's not a glimpse of the other side. It's just your mind doing its job a little too well. If this video gave you peace of mind, subscribe. Next week, we're covering lucid dreaming. How people learn to fully control their own dreams, recognize they're dreaming in real time, and start practicing it themselves.